Hello, folks. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah. Hello. I'm good. Absolutely. I'm also really good. Yeah. So, folks, by the way, do you know like what are we going to learn today? Does anyone have any clue? Like, anyone have any idea, broad idea, like on what are we going to learn today? Yes. Close enough, but not right. Right. Presentation using AI. Close enough, but not exactly. Something 10x. That's absolutely right. Something 10x, but what is that something? Right? So today we have session on how we can create reports, entire report end to end using AI. All right. Who is absolutely excited? Who is absolutely excited to learn like how to do your research, your like your report making and end to end things using AI, right? 10x. Absolutely. I'm excited, Aditya. Absolutely excited. Good evening, Aditya. Good evening. Yeah. All right, all right. With that being said, let me just begin sharing my screen and let's get into the topic itself. And let's start today's session on research using AI. So how you can do your research and report making using AI. That's what we are going to see today. Okay? Folks, is my screen visible to everyone? Drop in yes if my screen is absolutely visible to everyone. And am I audible properly? Am I audible properly? Yes. Yes, absolutely. So today we are going to learn like how you can create reports and do the research, right? Once you like conduct research on any topic, it is not like I don't think in anyone's office you get a task on like just conduct the research, right? With the research, every boss and every like your superior will ask you to submit a report on that research as well, right? Because they want to see whatever that hours of research that you have done, they want to see glimpses of that and they want to be updated on everything, right? So that's why we are going to see today how you can do your research work and on top of that, how you can create your reports using AI. All right. So, folks, how much time do you take in general to create any report for your organization? Let's say you are supposed to create a report of 20 pages. How much time do you usually take? 3 days, 10 hours at least, 1 week. Depends on team. 5 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks is, I think, too much. Like it is far-fetched, right? I feel like for 20 pages of like if you are like doing a report of 20 pages, I feel like 3-4 days are fair enough. Do you think so as well? Right? Yes. Absolutely. So by using AI, folks, by using AI, like by integrating AI for our end-to-end report making work, how much time do you think we are going to take in order to create that same report? Yeah. I want each and every one of you to guess so that like this session is going to be interactive and even like I want to see like what kind of expectation you have from AI, right? 2 hours, 10 hours, less than a minute. So less than a minute, I don't think you are going to generate any meaningful output, right? You can generate output and you can create report in less than a minute by asking AI to do everything for you, right? But that output is not going to be meaningful, right? Here we are here to increase quality of our work, increase speed of our work, and on top of that, increase the efficiency of ourselves, right? Through which the whenever next promotion cycle is going to happen, will be the one who are going to get promoted, right? So that's why we are going to see how we can do quality work at higher speed by minimizing the mistakes. Okay? All right. So with that being said, whenever we are creating, like, let's say your boss asks you to create some report, right? What will be your first step? What will be your first step? If your boss asks you to create a report, what will be your first step, guys? Reading, analyzing, researching myself. Research. Absolutely right. So whenever we are creating any kind of presentation or we are creating any kind of report, the first step which we have to do is basically of research, right? Once we research everything, we take everything down to doc, we add all the links, we add all the books, we add all the articles. After that, we create an outline, right? After that, we create an outline. Outline means like table of content, like what should be included, what should be excluded, what will be my thought process of the report. And after that, finally, we do the design, right? We take everything and we add it to doc or maybe Word file, and we create a beautiful looking report out of it. Make sense, everyone? Make sense? So this is the broad steps that we take whenever we are like creating any kind of report, right? So now let's see how we can integrate AI for each and every step, right? How we can integrate AI for each and every step. Okay. So folks, for research work, what is the tool do you think we are going to use? What is the tool do you think we are going to use for research work? Yes, ChatGPT, Claude, ChatGPT, Google. Yeah, absolutely. Every one of you are guessing it absolutely rightly. We are absolutely going to use ChatGPT or something. But first of all, even before we begin, we need to understand in what direction our report should be, right? In what direction our report should be, right? So let's say let's say you are in software company, right? You are into a software company, right? And your boss has asked you to create a report around India's defense industry, right? So do you think like if you create a report around like what kind of guns are selling, what kind of tanks are selling, what kind of maybe fighter jets are selling, that report is relevant for your particular organization? No, right? Your boss must be wanting like when India's defense industry is growing, how can it impact your particular organization which is working in the software, right? How can they get more business? Make sense? Make sense? Yeah? So first of all, it is very important for us to understand like what exactly things that we should be researching on, right? So let's say like our company is working into software and we are doing research on hardware, that is not going to be relevant, right? Our company is specializing in data science and we are doing research on software development part or something like that. So that is not going to be relevant, right? So the first thing which we are going to do, like to make our research precise, right? What topics we are going to research on, right? And to create this precise research and to create this what things we are going to like research on. We are going to use very dear tool of ours, which is ChatGPT, and I'm going to give you all of you a prompt by which you can add this prompt, and ChatGPT will give you the exact structure on which you should be researching on. Okay. The first let's say we are here to create a detailed report on Indian defense industry, right? Defense industry of India, right? So now 2-3 relevant things like what is your position, right? Secondly, what does your company does, right? Thirdly, maybe like what are the competitors are doing. All these things are important, right? So let's take a prompt, right? If there is a prompt, only if you can copy and paste that prompt into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to give you the exact like things that you should be looking for. Will that be awesome? Folks, do you want that prompt, exact prompt by which like just copy and paste that prompt, right? Add the details in that prompt and you will be getting exact things that you should be looking for researching the topics. Will that be awesome? Drop in awesome in the chat box. That will be awesome. Awesome. Absolutely. Right? I see a lot of energy, but lot many of you are not interacting. Folks, I want each and every one of you to interact, right? In my sessions, if you don't give me energy, I'm not going to give you energy back. Okay? It is as simple as that. Okay, so let's create a detailed report on Indian defense industry, right? And let's see like what tools we are going to use, and let's see like what topics we are going to research on, right? Now first of all let's precise our scope of research, right? Let's make our scope of research precise. Okay. So for brainstorming, first of all, in order to research on any topic, first of all we need to get what should be the table of content, right? What this should be the table of content. After that we can start researching on topics and we can do it, right? Before ChatGPT, everything like you need were supposed to like read through like hundreds and thousands of pages. After that, come up with a table of content. After that, add some content into it, right? But thankfully, we have ChatGPT, Claude, and other models with us. So by which like we can directly copy paste this prompt and we can get results for ourselves, right? So the prompt is basically which I'm going to copy paste is basically I am working as, so here I'll add my designation, right? After that, I'm supposed to create a report on. Here I'll add what kind of report I'm going to create on, right? After that, the most important thing of all, the goal of the report for the company, goal of this report for company is basically my company want this particular thing out of this report, and this report should be these many pages long, right? Maybe like 20 pages long, 30 pages long. How much context you your boss is wanting out of this report, right? And finally, I'm going to like set up what ChatGPT should act as, right? So finally, I'm asking to ChatGPT to act as a senior management consultant who is really good at creating reports and give me table of content for topics above, right? So this is the prompt we are going to use. Now let's use this prompt. Okay, let's use this prompt for particular our use case. All right. So I'll just come over here and I'll copy this prompt. I'll go to ChatGPT. All right. And here on ChatGPT, I'm going to paste that prompt. Okay. So now here, like maybe I'm working as sales manager in cyber security firm. All right. I'm supposed to create a report on Indian defense industry. Goal of this report for the company is to see how much market is there for Army, Navy, and Air Force in terms of cyber security services. All right. This report should be maybe 10 pages long, right? 10 pages long. Now act as a senior management consultant who is really good at creating report and give me like table of content for topic above, right? So simple, easy, right? Now let's see. Okay. So it is giving me table of content. So it is giving me executive summary, objective of this report, right? Overview of the Indian defense industry and cyber security needs, right? Key findings and recommendation, importance of cyber security in modern warfare, overview of global trends in defense cyber security, India's defense cyber security landscape, structure and roles of Indian Army in cyber operation, current cyber security measures and gaps, opportunities for cyber security firms, case study for recent cyber threats, right? After that, digitization and network infrastructure in Navy, maritime and cyber threat landscape, right? All of these things we got like step by step, and I asked it to make it like I want a 10-page long, so it has given me exactly like what points should be added on each page, right? Who is absolutely mind blown? Arthur, can you give me the prompt? Okay, folks, would you like to should I copy paste this prompt for you so that you can also try afterwards? All right. Yes. Okay. Giving you this prompt right away. All right. Giving you this prompt right away. So I'll just copy this prompt and paste it for you guys so that you can also try afterwards. Okay. So this is the prompt. You can just add and subtract things, and you'll be like you are good to go. Okay. So now here, folks, we have exact summary, right, for what things should be added in the report, right? And since I asked it to act as a senior management consultant, you can see quality of the answer is really high, right? If you give a generic prompt, you are not going to get this quality table of content and this quality answer, right? But I was really detailed with my prompt, like since I asked it to like act as a senior management consultant, so the kind of table of content I got, it is really intellectual level, right? So now what I can do, like I have two ways, right? First way is like directly grilling ChatGPT over here, right? So maybe like I can directly ask, right? Give me exact content for 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3, right? Give me exact content for 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, right? So here it is giving me objective of the report, all the things, blah, 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 right? So it has given me objective of report, that overview of Indian defense cyber industry and needs, right? And it will, you can do the same for now, give me same for 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. And if you want to change anything, you can inform it that as well, right? I feel like 2.2 point should be this. So you can give that prompt like the point number 2.2, can you change this to this? Then it is going to change your table of content. And after that, you can ask it to create a creative report around that, right? So now the report that we are generating now, it is generic, it is kind of generic, and it will be having a lot of mistakes because all these large language models, ChatGPT, Sonnet, Claude, everyone is like doing little bits of mistake. But we are seeing, like, let's say you are in really much like really hurry, and you are supposed to create report in any way possible. So this is the way you can go about it, right? And after that, the most important thing of all, I can ask it to also give citations for content above, right? So I'll ask it to give citations as well. Okay, so it is giving citations like where it got that stuff from and everything, right? So it is giving the name of the reports and everything. So you can do this, right? So it will be giving you all the citations and everything. And what you can do afterwards, you can directly go to docs, right? And first of all, I'll just paste table of content. I'll copy it. I'll paste it. Okay. Let me just paste it. So I have pasted it. And after now, what should we do? So let's start with one by one, right? So now objective and 1.1 and 1.2. So I'll copy this part. Okay. I'll paste it over here. So my first thing is like done over here. Similarly, I can do for second topic, third topic, fourth topic, and like 10 topics in this way, right? So now, how much time, folks, do you think you're going to take to create a basic report, right? You're not putting into a lot of efforts, but this report will be better than like whatever your computer is going to present. Make sense? Do you agree, folks? Like, let's say there are two analysts in your organization. One is you, and one is your colleague, right? This report will be like somewhat equivalent to the quality of your colleague, or will be somewhat better than your colleague. Do you agree to that? Yes or no? Right? So first of all, proofreading is really important. Once I have like created report right over here, right? What I'm going to do? I'm going to first of all read everything, like if everything is right or not, right? Sometimes all these chatbots, they hallucinate, right? They outright like give wrong stuff. But currently, after 4.0 of GPT and after all these updates, they are giving like absolutely right and usable stuff. And mistakes are really less. But I'll still recommend you to like proofread the document. Okay? So similarly, what I can do? I can similarly ask it to like generate me, give me content for 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Alright, so it is giving me the 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Similarly, I can ask it to like give me content for 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, like all the topics which are above, right? So I can simply copy and paste it in my report. Alright. So once I have this report ready with me, let me just copy and paste it. Okay. So I'll just copy it and I'll paste it. Okay. So here I have two topics done, right? I have two topics done. Maybe I'll just copy it like this, since it is not coming properly. So I'll just copy it like this. Okay. So I'll copy it and I'll paste it over here. Okay. And I have one more tool. I have one more tool. If you want like exact citations from where it is coming from the AI, you can also use Grammarly for that, right? So Grammarly will give you citations. Here it is like I'm generating it from ChatGPT, so it is giving me like ChatGPT citation. But whenever you are doing some research, like you are copying pasting out of some textbook or research papers, so you can use Grammarly to give citations as well, so that citation work will be really easy for you. Okay. So this is the first way of creating the report. This is the first way of creating the report. Folks, now what do you think? Like, do you think like, let's say if you're running short on time, by using this method, you can create your report in under 30 minutes? Grammarly, yeah, Grammarly somewhat, some features of Grammarly are free, some features are paid, right? So how much time, folks, how much time this method is going to save you in report creation? How much time, folks, do you think it will save you in report creation? 90%, 80% of time, 70% of time. But I'm not satisfied till now, right? I'm not satisfied till now. This is very, very basic looking presentation, and it is not adding that delta in your life, right? It is not adding any delta in your life. Okay. So we are going to see furthermore as well, right? We are going to see furthermore as well, right? So folks, whenever ChatGPT is giving you these answers, right? Do you know like what ChatGPT is trained on? ChatGPT is trained on millions and millions of books, all the news articles, all the blogs, everything, like every content that is possibly out there in text format. ChatGPT is trained on that, right? Do you think owner of ChatGPT or like whoever has trained ChatGPT on all of these books, all of these reports, and all of this research, do you think they have paid money to their authors and maybe like websites? Do you think all of these people, like whoever has created this ChatGPT, they paid fairly to authors of the books and like people who wrote the articles for training their model? No. Yes, don't. Yes, don't. No. Absolutely. No. So they haven't paid. So whenever you are doing the research, whenever you want some article behind paywall, whenever you want some book, do you need to pay for that? Folks, whenever you are doing research around anything, right? Do you need to pay for like whatever content that you are going to use in your report? Yes or no? Yes. Would you like a way by which whatever knowledge that you need to gather, today itself, I'm going to make it free of cost. So level playing field between you and all these large language models, these chatbots will be equal, right? You'll be having all the access to the information for free of cost, and these large language models also have all the access to the information free of cost, right? Drop in yes in the chat box if you are absolutely excited to learn how you can get any book in the world. Like, doesn't matter what book you are concerned about, like any book, any language in the world for free of cost, any research paper in the world for free of cost, whatever documents that you need for adding into your report, most of them for free of cost. Would you like to have that superpower? If I get enough energy, only then I'm going to share. All right? I don't see a lot of energy in the chat box. Folks, what happened? Yes. I thought like each and every one of you will be wanting something like that, right? But I'm not seeing a lot of energy. Okay, now I see a lot of energy. Yes. Absolutely love this energy, folks. Absolutely love this energy. Okay. So now let's see how we can do the research just like this. All these companies have like access to all these top-notch portals. Now, like in the similar way, how we can have the access, right? So now let's see for doing the research how we can get access to everything. Okay. So for doing the research, does it make sense that you need to read some books? Does it make sense, folks? You need to read some books in order to like do the research. Yes. Right. But ordering book on Amazon will take like at least 7-8 days, and if you are adding it to Kindle, then each book will take you at least 500-600 rupees, right? So would you like a way by which any book in the world, right? Your favorite book, any your favorite author, for absolutely free of cost, Yes, all the books. Like I'll give you so huge library. It will fulfill all of your knowledge needs, right? Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, absolutely. Love this energy, folks. Love this energy. All right. So for that, for getting any book, right? Let's say you, if you are supposed to read some books for your report, for getting that book for absolutely free of cost, we'll go to libgen.rs. Okay. I'll just copy this link and paste it in this doc, and I'll share this doc towards the end with you guys. Okay. So go to libgen.rs. Folks, which book do you want me to download? Right? I'll show you like how to use libgen.rs. Which book you want me to download? Give me name of the book. Which book do you want me to download, folks? Three Mistakes of My Life. Oh no, not that one. Give me some nice book, right? Wings of Fire. Okay, that's nice. Like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's book. Let's search Wings of Fire, right? Wings of Fire. Just simply search name of the book, right? And boom, what do I have in front of me? Here I have Wings of Fire from Dale Brown, right? After that we have here Wings of Fire by APJ Abdul Kalam with Arun Tiwari, right? After that we have Wings of Fire by APJ Abdul Kalam and Arun Tiwari, right? So here I'll look for the latest version, right? Latest version is from 1999 and it is of 180 pages. So what I'm going to do? I'm simply going to click on this mirror number 1. Okay. And here I'm going to click on get, right? Here I'm going to click on get. Okay. And it will start downloading the book, right? It will start downloading the book. Now let this book download, and after that, let's see. Okay, I think there is some. Okay, so I think my internet is a little bit slow, so that's why it is taking some time. Either can I download any book? Absolutely any book, right? So I'll show you like when I was in my 9th and 10th standard, at that time I was really passionate about mathematics, right? So there was a book called as History of Mathematics by David Burton, right? And that book I wanted to purchase, right? And that book was costing somewhere around 30,000 rupees, right? I asked money from my father and mother at that time, but they said like, it is too expensive, right? Too expensive. And it is not even in your curriculum, so they denied to give that to me. So at that time, necessity is mother of all inventions, right? So at that time, I figured out you can get anything like this, right? So I can show you that book as well, right? So just history of. I think I can share the link. Already shared the link with you guys, and also I'm going to share this doc with you. Whatever notes are there, you can get from this doc, and I'm sharing this link with you guys once again, so that you can use it. Okay. So. History of Mathematics, right? So I'll just search this. So we have David Burton. There is Professor David Burton. There are many books named History of Mathematics. So let me just search the name of the author. David Burton. Okay. So elementary number theory. History of Mathematics and Introduction, right? This was the book I really wanted to read, right? So I'll show you. So what I did, I figured out this is the website and this is how you can get it. So simply click on get, and after that, it will start downloading, right? So let any one of the book just be downloaded. So I'll show you, like I'll open this book in front of you and you can use it without like having any hurdle, right? So this is 12 MB and it is taking a little bit of time. Just like you have to wait for 4 or 5 minutes and it will be downloaded. Okay. All right. Who is absolutely mind blown? No ads, no paywall, nothing like that, right? Whatever book in the world you can get at absolutely free of cost, right? I think, is it unfair? Like just imagine, folks, This all these large language model and these chatbots, they have access to all of these things just at their fingertips, right? They have all access to all of these things at their fingertips. Then I'm just making the level playing field, right? I'm giving you same access to the stuff whatever these large guys have, right? So if you want to pay for it, you can pay for it. I personally currently I'm paying for like I pay for my Kindle books, but if you are someone like who is looking to just read that book once for research or some purpose, this is the way. If you want to use it, don't want to use it, it is up to you. Okay? Somebody like was really angry, but that's why I clarified this point, right? By the folks, is this absolutely mind blowing? Is this absolutely mind blowing? Like whatever you just saw right now, right in front of you, doesn't matter what book you want, right? What book you want. Let's say you want like latest book from this person Asir Goa, right? Doglapan. Let's see like if we can get that book as well, right? Let's see if we can get that book as well, right? So I can drop in name of author, right? And see, I have his book right in front of me, right? Doglapan, his book right in front of me. So I can simply go on this. I can click on get, and it will start downloading, right? As simple as that. As simple as that. You can download n number of books, and from tomorrow onward, you don't need to like wait for your favorite book to arrive, or you don't need to think twice before you consume knowledge, right? So this is how powerful this is, right? Let it just download, and in meanwhile, we'll see something else as well, right? In meanwhile, we'll see something else as well, okay? Folks, drop in MB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown. If you are absolutely mind blown by seeing like how easy it is for you to have access to any book in the world, right? MB, 10x, MB. Absolutely. Absolutely love your info, right? Now the second thing comes. Now the second thing comes is blogs, right? The second the thing which we can get best knowledge from is like the second best thing is blogs, right? Now when I look for blogs, right? So let's say on Google, Indian defense industry, right? Blogs on Indian defense industry in cyber security, right? Cyber security, right? So Google is going to give me random answers, right? Google is going to give me the, now let's see. So here it is giving me random answers, right? Here it is giving me random answers. But if I precisely want for my company's use case, can I ask Google to like I'm working in this company? Can I give this prompt to Google and get the blogs, right? Let's say I want to explain to Google like I'm working in Swiggy as marketing manager now. Like I'm supposed to create a report on Zomato. Can you please give me that? Is Google going to understand all of these things? No, right? It will just give you like whatever is there in top search terms, right? So for this we have one search engine. If you want this precise blogs, if you want like precise blogs for your research, I'm going to give you one search engine where you can give your exact prompt, and around that prompt, it is going to give you the exact content that you need, right? The name is Perplexity. Perplexity.ai, right? And it is like founded by one of my friends from IIT Madras, right? So this is like founded by Indian founder, and currently he is in Bay Area, right? So really nice tool, and you can play around with Perplexity. It is basically search engine. Basically, marry Google with ChatGPT, then Perplexity will be born, right? It is search engine which is based on generative AI, right? So here I can tell. I am working in Swiggy as a marketing manager. I am supposed to create a report on Zomato's marketing strategy. Can you give me top 10 blogs which I should refer? Is this free tool? Absolutely right. Absolutely, this is free tool, right? Free for everyone. Go ahead and use it, right? Should I refer, right? So, folks, if you give something like this to Google, do you think you are going to get any nice result? Folks, if you give anything like something like this to Google, do you think you are going to get nice result? Yeah. No. Because it won't understand your context, right? It's search engine. It is going to just search for that term. But in case of Perplexity, it is using generative AI. Now let's see. When I give this prompt to Perplexity, boom. So what do I have in front of me? So here it has given me multiple sources, right? Zomato digital marketing strategy, top secret of Zomato marketing strategy 2024, everything about Zomato marketing strategy, right? Here it has given me along with their hyperlink as well, right? So here like I can go through any blog, right? Let's say Zomato's winning marketing strategy, a recipe for success, right? Let's say I want to read this blog, so I can just click on this 5 number and I'll be getting this blog. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box if you're absolutely mind blown. Right? So you can be absolutely precise. You can explain what you want to Perplexity, and Perplexity is going to collect resources on internet for you in that precise manner. Who is absolutely mind blown? AMB. Wow. Folks, I want energy from each and every one of you in the session, right? So I'm giving you lots and lots of value. I want energy in the return, right? Energy is the only currency I can accept from you. Okay? All right. I think, can you share the link? Okay. All right. I'm sharing the link of Perplexity. So whatever, so basically, Perplexity will help you in collecting the resources for your research, right? If you explain it, this is the kind of report I'm going to generate. Can you please give me top 10 links for for my research? Then Perplexity is going to give you those 10 links and you can use these links for your research, right? Whatever is nice, you can use it, right? In case of Google, अरे पूरा कचरे की खदान में ये like it is like needle in haystack, right? Finding a good article on Google is like needle in haystack, but here you'll be surprised to know the results, right? You'll be surprised to know, and simply like if you want 10 more, you can ask like give me 10 more, and it will give you 10 more, right? How crazy is that? How crazy is that? I'm absolutely loving this session. Pramod. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So here we saw like how this Perplexity works and how you can use it for your blogs, right? So I'll just add link in today's notes as well. Okay. All right. So here I have added the link. So now let's see like if our books are downloaded. Okay. So we have 2 books downloaded. So let's see Sir APJ Abdul Kalam's book, which is Wings of Fire. Folks, boom! Drop in mind blown in the chat box. We have complete book Wings of Fire right in front of us for absolutely free of cost for research purposes, so that you won't be missing out on anything. Whatever knowledge this large language models have, you'll be having access to the same knowledge for absolutely free of cost. All right. So now let's see like the second book of ours, which was Ashneer Grover's Doglapan, right? Boom! Folks. So exact end-to-end book that we have, which is like Ashneer Grover's Doglapan, and you can use it for your own advantage, okay? All right. Absolutely mind-blowing right there. Mind-blowing, MB. Absolutely, folks. Absolutely. All right. And similarly, I have this history of mathematics as well. So you get the point, right? You can try it for yourself and simply you can like use it for your own advantage, okay? So now comes the research paper. So folks, would you also like to have access to all the research paper in the world for absolutely free of cost? Right? Let me just search my research paper, right? Right, research paper. So let me just search it. So here is my Google Scholar link. Okay. And here like it has indexed my 2 research paper. One is with 12 citations, right? So let's say this is my research paper, right? This is my research paper. So if for any research, like for any report making, let's say you want to get help of some research paper, right? So here, once I try to open my research paper, I'll just click on it. Okay. And here, what will happen? Let me just check. Right. Here, if you want this research paper, it will ask you for some money, right? And how is that some money? Let me just check. I'll show you. It will ask you around $60 for this research paper. Okay, I'll just click on full article. Okay. So folks, when I'm asking it to give me that full article, how much money is it asking me? It is asking me $61, right? It is asking me $61. So would you like to have access to any research paper in the world for absolutely free of cost, folks? If I get enough energy, I'll show you a method by which you can get any research paper in the world for absolutely free of cost, right? Anyways, like most of the research papers in the world for absolutely free of cost. Yeah? Yes, 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 absolutely. Yes. All right. Okay. So let's say for doing any kind of research, if you are using any research paper for your report work, so here is the way by which you can get access to any research paper in the world, right? The website is scihub.se, right? The website is scihub.se. So I'll copy the URL of scihub.se and paste it to you guys. Okay. So here, what I'm going to do, I'll just copy name of the research paper. Here it was asking $6. Now let's see how much money scihub.se asks us, right? I'll just paste it over here and I'll click on open. Okay. Once I click on open, folks, drop in MB in the chat box. Drop in mind blown MB in the chat box. If you are absolutely mind blown, just see we have $60 worth of research paper right in front of us for absolutely free of cost, right? Can this work for other researchers? Absolutely. Try it for yourself. Right? So whenever you're conducting, you're creating any report, you shouldn't be stuck only because you don't have access to enough information. Who is absolutely mind blown? MB. Absolutely, Atya. Love this. Absolutely right. So now comes will there be copyright issue with this site? So folks, I'm just asking you to read it and cite it, right? Do not download and share it on internet. I'm just giving you unfair advantage. That's it, right? If you can pay for it, you can go ahead and pay for it. But if you just want to read it, so knowledge shouldn't be the any constraint, because this ChatGPT, this Perplexity, all of them is not paying a dime for getting their models trained on research papers like this, books like that, right? So I want you to have same advantage as these people, right? That's my only goal. Okay? All right, everyone clear? Thank you. Absolutely. Okay, so now comes the news article. Okay. Folks, happens with whom, let's say you are creating one report and you want to read one news article, but there is a paywall, right? Let's say I want to read this news article, which is in New York Times. Let me just check. Okay. So let's say I want to read this article, but there is this paywall. It is asking me to welcome offer, right? 600 rupees saal ka dete, right? It is asking me to pay 600 rupees a year. Happens with whom? Happens with whom? Me. Folks, would you like to remove this paywall? Would you like to remove this paywall? Yeah? If I get enough energy, I'll be giving you a method by which you can remove this paywall completely, right? Yes. Absolutely love this energy, folks. Absolutely love this energy. So what are we going to do? I'm just going to copy the URL. I'm going to go on this website, archive.ph, and here I'm going to paste this URL, and I'm going to click on save, right? Then I need to prove to a robot that I am not a robot. Just see irony of this thing, right? I need to prove to a robot that I am not a robot, right? So let me just prove. So I'll just prove it to it that I'm not a robot. Okay? And boom. Okay. So here I have end-to-end thing right in front of me after fade cuts and all the article, everything without a paywall. Complete article I can read. Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in MB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown. Right? In this way, you can have access to multiple news articles at your fingertips without paying a dime, so that you will be researching top 1%, right? So that you will be researching top 1%. Okay? What is the URL? URL is archive.ph, right? Go on this URL and just give it any link of the newspaper, and it is going to unlock you that newspaper, right? It is that mind blowing. Okay? And finally comes the YouTube videos. Finally comes the YouTube videos, right? Let's say, whenever you are researching, you want to like use whatever that founder said, right? So would you like to have entire transcript of YouTube video? So let's say like you for your research, like for example, let's say for your research, like I'll just drop in Elon Musk podcast, right? Okay. So for your research, let's say you want to you are willing to use this particular podcast, right? You are willing to cite this particular podcast, right? And you really like the monologue of Elon Musk, or you want to like get points out of this podcast, right? So do you want a way by which you can get summary of entire podcast or get transcript? Basically, whatever this Elon Musk has said and this host has said, everything will be transcribed in plain English, right? Which you can copy paste. Would you like that? Will that save your time? Yes. Absolutely, I was looking for something like this. Absolutely, right? So for this, there is a Chrome extension, right? There is a Chrome extension which is Merlin Chrome extension, right? Just go to Google, type in Merlin Chrome extension, right? Go on this first link, right? Go on this first link, and here click on Add to Chrome, right? Here click on Add to Chrome. And once you have added it to Chrome, whenever you open the YouTube, right? You'll be seeing something like this, right? You'll be seeing something like this in your right hand corner, right? You'll be seeing something like this in your right hand corner. So here, if you want summary of the video, if you want summary of this entire 2 hours video, what you are going to do? Just click on summarize this video. Okay? Just click on summarize this video, and boom. All the summary of this video will be right in front of you, right? Will be right in front of you, right? So now, here, if I want to copy paste this, so I can simply copy this, and I can open my doc. And I can paste it right over here, right? So I have summary of entire thing, right? I have summary of entire podcast. That also timestamp file, that also video का कौन से part में बोल रहे वो wise, right? Link of the video, timestamp, everything I have right in front of me. Who is absolutely mind blown? Let's say I want to get like, let's say I don't want summary, I just want transcript, like entire, like what they have spoken, entire word to word. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to go on transcript, right? I'm going to click on get transcript, and here I can copy this transcript, right? I can copy this simply by clicking on this button above, and I can paste this I can paste it right over here. Okay. So I have entire transcript of the video, right? I can add this transcript to ChatGPT and ask questions to it, ask it to summarize it, and I can do n number of things with it, right? So this is how you use videos for your report creation in 10x manner. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in MB in the chat box. MB. Absolutely mind blown. Absolutely love this, folks. Absolutely love your energy. All right. So this is how you get summary out of video, right? Folks, by the way, what do you prefer more, right? I want your opinion. I want your honest opinion. If I see something, maybe I'll be able to help you. What do you prefer more, reading or listening? What do you prefer more, reading or listening? Let's say you want to consume some knowledge, or you want to read through some article. What do you prefer? You prefer reading that thing, or you prefer listening? Listening, reading, listening, reading. Wow. So let's say I have this particular PDF right in front of me, or this particular document right in front of me, and if I want to listen this, would you like a tool to read it out to you? Do you want your personal assistant which will read it out to you? Yes. This is like bonus tool, right? Let's say you are creating some report, but for that report you need to go through 10 pages, but you are yaar, dekhne ki iccha nahi hai, I don't want to read it, I just want to listen it, right? Do you want a tool by which you can listen to it? Yes. Absolutely love this energy. All right. So it is again a Chrome extension, right? If you want any text to be converted into audio, then for this there is a Chrome extension which is basically read aloud, right? This particular Chrome extension is called as read aloud, right? Just go on Google Chrome and search read aloud Chrome extension. Okay. So here, go on this first link. I'll copy this link and paste it to you guys. Okay. And now let's say if we have any PDF open, let me just check. So let's say this only, right? This only. I want to don't want to read this. Instead, I want to just listen to this. So what I'm going to do? So I'm simply going to click on this particular icon.
Transcript for Elon Musk, war, aliens, politics, physics, video games, and humanity. Lex Friedman podcast number 400. HTTP URL by Merlin. HTTP URL. The following is a conversation with Elon Musk. His fourth time on this. The Lex Friedman podcast. Helen whistling. I thought you were going to finish it. Helen whistling. It's one of the greatest things in all film history. Whistling continues. Yeah, that's great. So I was just thinking about the Roman Empire as one does. Helen laughing. There's that whole new where old is thinking about the Roman Empire at least once a day, and how the population's confused whether it's true.
So I'm someone who reads who reads at fast pace and who listens at fast pace, right? So that's why I'm I have set it up something like this, but you can change the setting and you can make the pace of audio slow. You can change the audio and you can see what is most comfortable accent for you, and you can whatever let's say you have 150 pages book, and if you sit for 2-3 hours straight and listen to it, your whole book will be completed. Who is absolutely mind blown, right? It won't even stress your eyes, right? You just need to listen to it. Yeah. YouTube podcast summary plugin link. Okay, so that is Merlin Chrome extension. Merlin Chrome extension. I'm just giving you that link. Okay. So I had this both link in our doc as well, which is I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, and after that, for research paper, libgen.rs was for this was for books. Right? Perplexity was for better search results. Right? After that, sci-hub.se. Right? This is for research papers. Right? After that, we have archive.ph. Let me just copy this link. We have archive.ph, right? So this is for any newspaper, right? So this is for this particular is for reading the text. I have one question. So folks, we are going to have a Q&A session as well. In that session, you can ask today, let's keep maximum value per minute. After that, in Q&A session, you can ask your questions, all right? Reading the text. After that, summarizing anything. That is Merlin Chrome extension, okay? Okay, so this is only, this is Merlin. Summary of video, public transcript. Okay. After that, what did we see? We saw read aloud. Basically, text to sound. Okay. So this is text to audio. Okay. So these are the things that we saw, and this is the prompt. I'm going to share this link of this doc towards the end. Okay. All right. So folks, how valuable is this session for you so far? How valuable is this session for you so far on a scale of 1 to 10? On the Merlin Chrome, can we choose the language? Absolutely you can. No problem in that. Right? It's absolutely mind-blowing session. Best session of the life. 10x. Thanks a lot for your kind words, folks. But is it over yet? No, it is not, right? It is not over yet. Right? It is not over yet. So basically, if you hate reading, you have read aloud extension for you, right? And finally, the designing the final presentation, right? Designing the final report. So let's say you have collected all the information, you have copy pasted all the text. Now the painful part comes, which is of going through everything and designing the presentation, right? So if I give you just like this, right? If I give you a report just like this, so is it good looking? I don't think it is good looking, right? So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go on one more AI tool, right? I'm going to go on one more AI tool for making it good looking and making it 10x, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll just go on this particular AI tool, which is one of my favorite, Gamma.tab, okay? So I'll just go on Gamma.tab, okay? And here I'll click new with AI. So here I'll click on paste in text. So here I'll paste all the text. Wait. So here I'll paste that text. Okay. So Control A, Control C. Whatever research that you have done, copy that research. Come to Gamma tab. Click on create new with AI. Paste your whatever topics that you have. Click on document. After that, click on continue. Okay. So it is like giving me like what will be on what page and all, right? So let's say if I want, if I think like this is okay, then I'm going to click on continue. Okay. I'll select a theme, maybe dark theme this time. I'll click on generate. Okay. So whatever text I had collected, now let's see, folks, like what kind of report that we get right in front of us, right? My hands are up. Everything is getting done by AI, right? So it is like all the images or like anything like point-wise making everything it is doing, right? Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in MB in the chat box, like entire report, right? So if I want to see like this entire report is generated by AI, right? I can copy and paste and I can download it as PDF as well, right? So if I want to download it as PDF, I can do that as well, right? I can publish this. I can do a number of things with this, right? If I want to add images, I can do that as well, right? So all the images and everything, relevant things are here, and you can do it in just matter of minutes. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? MB. So folks, on a scale of 1 to 10, now comes the most important part. On a scale of 1 to 10, right? How much will you rate this session? Like how valuable was today's session for you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how valuable was today's session for you? 10, 10, 10, 10x, 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 10, 10, 10, 10x, 100x, Aditya. Best session of my life. Thanks. I don't think like this is best session. I think like more sessions are there to come in our learning plan. We are going to see lot many mind-blowing things right from like beginning of like how to use AI for your use cases to how to build AI. All the things are covered in our program only, right? So you are going to have lot many learning. Okay. All right. Okay, folks. So folks,